This week on Expedition Drenched, we arrived to a little island with a lot of character. First settled in 1870, this island was well loved among Australian cruisers for its A-frame sailing club, where sailors could gather, relax, and even add their own personal touch, contributing to the ever-expanding massive artwork that makes this place so unique. And we explore an underwater ecosystem that was previously too dangerous to enter.
This is the story of a sailboat named Sylphia and the ragtag crew that call her home. Join us each week as we explore the planet both above and below the surface, and see what it's really like to live a life at sea. This is Expedition Drenched. So we are on Main Island. Let me double check that. I'll be right back. So we are at Middle Island, which is part of the Percy group, and it's beautiful. Back in there is a cyclone hull, and there's some pretty big boats back in there. Actually, I'm pretty surprised by it. One that looks kind of like Sylphia, kind of like a pirate ship looking thing. I'm having a hard time filming them, but there is like a lot of butterflies that are coming from I don't even know where, but there's just a swarm of them. I'm going to say from that island, from Butterfly Island, I'm going to call that. And they're just coming in waves and waves of butterflies just coming across. And yeah, they're like little blue monarch looking ones. So it's kind of cool. You can just be out here and like there's butterflies everywhere.
Everybody getting ready?
Yeah.
We are going just there, like a proper yacht club. It's been a long time. And we're going. What do you think? What do you think about this place?
I think it's pretty cool. It looks like we arrive on an isolated island. Well, I know people are there, but you know, it's cool. With all those palm trees, the coconut, this little house, all those signs, you know?
Yeah.
I think it has history, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of history.
So what are you learning here?
This is the yacht club, and we need to put something that represents us and our boat up somewhere in here. So we'll take a look around and get us inspiration.
Yes.
Make something.
Yeah.
You'll be sitting on the street with a black and white. It's better than me. Take the love that I've earned, hold it close in my arms. Keep your pain is closing. Don't cry.
This is the best yacht club ever. Look at these views, look at these views. I love when we see these kind of places that just, it's a community work. You can see when the community comes together and makes these beautiful little things and creates a wonderful thing. Like a reunion place, a place where everybody feels attached to something. Everybody, like all the crews saw something that will remind them of a friend or a moment of their life or a boat that we saw. And it's beautiful to see how when you make things with love, like things like this end up successing. Are you comfy there?
This is a good place for for relax, check everything, contemplate all the art that we have here around, because it's hundreds, literally hundreds of them. Like,
yeah.
You're gonna spend 2 days watching everything. We have here names of boats and little art pieces for many decades.
this could be an island that you actually want to be marooned. Yeah, you will choose this island to happen. You have coconuts, fresh water, you have beautiful, shed and...
Yeah, actually I have been here in the lagoon that is here behind. I have been snorkeling and
the mangroves.
yeah, in the mangroves. It's beautiful mangroves. Usually mangroves, you have to be careful, or crocodiles, whatever, or when it's murky water as well, it's like, but here is beautiful. The bottom is white sand.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And clear, and it's beautiful. Yeah, and safe. Yeah.
Playing in the mangroves felt like exploring an underwater labyrinth. Mangroves are vital in this area where cyclones tear through, acting as the first line of defense as a barrier for coastal communities. Their roots also stabilize the shorelines and act as a nursery for many juvenile fish species. It's an ecosystem that we've never discovered before because in the northern regions of Australia, the crocodiles are the kings of those waters. But with the fear of becoming a croc snack practically gone, we could finally relax and feel the childlike joy of exploring our new playground.
Ocean made your home with me in my arms. You were made from my bones.
Using our hands to grab onto the roots and pull us over, under, and around this natural maze.
My bones for me in my arms.
Back in the A-frame, I thought it's looking for a perfect coconut to do as the head of the diver. What do you find?
Got that very old coconut, big one. So I think it's gonna work. Now we're gonna paint the face. Happy face, like a scuba face.
Lying here, so hear me out. So let's run, run, run. Pull me in and take me out. Let's run, run, run around. Hot city haze, cool summer skies. Let's get away and take a drive. Together as we go. No other way I know. Together as we go. No better way I know. Together as we go.
It looks like he's in trouble, and the water like, oh, help me.
No, I think it's
Yes.
cute. We attach with a screw the tube, how do you say, the snorkel, and then we put another 2 screws in the neck. And yeah, this is gonna go somewhere. Maybe that's there, and it's gonna hang like our Sylvia's snorkel diver.
Yeah.
Put it. Perfect.
There
Yeah.
it is.
There we go. You start building the A-frame to put everything here, and they call it the Yacht Club now, where all the sailors cruise along and gather. They have pizzas in the oven, and just come here for a drink, a little bit of shade, and now it's just a little museum of different cruises that have been here. And there are
Everyone
really
gets so
nice
creative
cruise
with
cards,
it and leaves their footprint behind, so to speak, and Alfred's
We have to do the
footprint expedition Drenched
Perfect.
has been here.
Beautiful. The girls are gonna make calzone pizzas. Your cooking night?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the wood fire oven that we have going on. So Mexican calzones.
Good. We have sunset salutations going down. Let's go check that out. It's beautiful though. What are you girls making?
Mexican calzones.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah.
We are trying to make something with this dough, trying to play with it so that it's better.
Yeah.
You know?
Nothing
Yeah.
better.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody
Spank
knows
it a few
that.
Yeah. You
times.
gotta beat the dough up.
That's the way, you know.
Yeah.
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 Now it's good, I feel it.
Yeah.
Days ahead, I'm looking to. I've done all that's been asked of me to do.
we cooked enough rice for an army today.
Yeah.
So we are going to use rice again for dinner.
Okay.
And just put a lot in there, so it's really
Just
a
maybe-
lot of
just
food
maybe
inside the
on,
calzone.
half.
That's the objective.
Just maybe. This is a good seal.
And it feels so delightful to have nowhere to be. 'Cause I got a pocket with a little cash, car with a tank of gas, and nowhere to be.
Gonna go explore, go on a little hike. New crew Wanda, learning how to drive the dinghy by instructor Megan, dinghy professional at this point.
So, okay. Make sure, okay, it's fine. Neutral, backward, forward. Okay? When you want to start it, you always put it in neutral. You make sure that it's in neutral. Good. Then, you just have to take here and really strong. So come here, it's going to be easier.
Oh, first try.
Good job. Good job.
There we go. Whole crew on a little dinghy. How was your first dinghy drive?
Good, but a little bit stressful.
You get it, you get it.
We are walking in the mangroves, with the mangroves. So that's the first time. Usually you can't, you know.
Yeah.
And look, in our left, in our right, we are in the middle. That's really cool. So I think high tide, full of water here.
This hike took us over all sorts of terrain, through the muddy mangrove flats into the trees where we met the biggest stick insect any of us have ever seen. He really took a liking to Nate, and the camera. When we went on our way, only moments later, we discovered where all the butterflies we'd seen on the boat earlier had ended up. Every time we took a step, a fluttering cloud of blue would surround us. There were secret treasures and some of Australia's favourite creatures to find all over this place. These are the green ants, and they make these really cool nests by getting all the leaves and webbing them together with like saliva. And it's so beautiful what they make. But these are the ants that they're known in northern Queensland, and you can pick them up, and if you lick their bums, they're really sour. And it doesn't kill them and it doesn't hurt them. Just lick their bums and it smells like a sour sweet, and then you can put it back.
They should decide that, right?
Yeah.
I think I tried. These are the ones. Yeah. So cool.
The peak of the island is where we were headed to meet its caretakers, Annie and Robin. A friendly goat greeted us at the gate, so we took that as the invitation to go introduce ourselves. Here they've built their sanctuary, where they grow their own food and even keep bees. So, of course, we bought some of that delicious honey. Long-term sailors themselves, we had many stories to share. Oh, and we were very excited to meet their rather interesting-looking rescue cockatoo, Bushy.
He fell down our companionway when he was little.
Made it back to the beach, and yeah, that was a little longer than I think we all expected it to be. But oh, it's beautiful.
Good morning. Today is our last day on this island, and I miss this place. It has a unique, like, charming feeling and peaceful. I feel peaceful.
Very nice. And especially it's such a beautiful place. This beach, you know, it's like a tiny paradise. Yeah, we have like a small lagoon here. Everything is.
I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, we're gonna miss it. But yeah, now we are gonna go to check the next little paradise.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh, so sleepy.
Next time on Expedition Drenched, we sailed to one of the Great Barrier Reef's most southern points, Heron Island, where we experienced the magic of Mother Nature.
like too much. Going to go in direction of the boat.
Wait. We want to go to shore.
If I take the high road and you take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland.
It's just a curious sleeping position.